because I decided to have a child with you, whether it be via, some people would turn and say to themselves, oh, I didn't want to have a child. Well, you laid down with a woman unprotected, and if you did use protection, then at the end of the day, you laid down with a woman. So you've made a choice, and there's risk concerned when you do lay down with any person that you lay down with. All right. So you've done this. So you've consensually decided to have sex with a certain person, and knowing to yourself that there's a possibility that you can have a child with that person. Now, when you've done that, you've now turned and put yourself in a position where it's like a contract. You got to turn and say to yourself, well, look, if all of a sudden we've got a child, all right, how are we going to deal with this? Are we in a relationship? What is the circumstances? Now, for me, these circumstances and situations should always be a case of everything is 50-50. I decided to lay down with you, you decided to lay down with me, 50-50. It doesn't come up to a point where all of a sudden you've got the child, oh, I don't like you, you don't like me, whatever, all right, or you're not into me no more, so I'm going to take my child and I own the child, and I'm going to do whatever I want to do with the child, and I'll give you whatever I decide to give you, and I will take what I want to take from you. That's wrong.
Okay. Tongo.
The thing that I struggle with is if this child and the father have a good relationship, the father's a good dad, yeah? Why are you now not allowing him to continue being the good dad that he is by saying that you can't be around this child or see this child, or, do you know what I mean? I can understand if there's a problem with, I don't know, he's abusive, or God forbid he's molesting the child, or
Ross.
anything, you know, that causes the child harm or danger. If he's a good father, and prior to this financial situation, I don't know, he was doing the school run every day, and I don't know, back and forth in the morning and the afternoon or whatever. And so now you're going to kill yourself and try and do both when you got someone there that can help you get that resolved in a much better way. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Why does it need to make sense? Because I'm emotionally scarred.
You said you were going to be there for us.
And you're not.
I am.
Not
That's
for
the
us,
thing.
you
Is,
know?
You're not there the way I need you to be there.
okay.
And part of that as well.
But the thing is,
sorry, Tongo.
You're gone. Like, so the thing about that response to that is, if you're saying I'm used to $5 grand, $3 grand a month, whatever it is, yeah, and you now don't have that, yeah, maybe look at yourself, because if God forbid I died tomorrow, what are you gonna do in regards to this 3 to 5K now? You're gonna have to find a way to survive, innit?
Yeah, look for somebody else to replace you.
Do you know what?
Like, so you have to be responsible enough to say, if I need to make whatever adaptations or adjustments with what I've got to make it the best for the family, do that.